Hi. Sorry, the sun's like right in my eye. I guess I can change that. But welcome to Starry Eye Tarot. Waiting for my notification to go through actually. And while I'm doing that, I'll pull down this curtain. We got a different setup today. As some of you might already know, I'm in Mexico. I'm to Mexico City. That's where I am at right now. And this light is definitely not flattering, so hopefully the light will become flattering as time goes on, as the sun goes down. And this building has a really wonderful roof where you can see everything. Normally I prefer to just show a box of my cards or something like that, but I don't have the space to do it, so you got my face. Hello Midnight Blue, welcome to the chat. How are you today? Switch here. All right, and at least my travel, the tarot deck that I've been traveling with as of late. Beatrice, how are you doing, girl? Yeah, the tarot deck that I've been traveling with for the past like 6 months when I do leave, I've been using this wonderful Jupiter Power tarot deck. So this is what we'll be using today. And I got a Herkimer diamond and all for you. Piece of topaz. There we go. This beautiful piece of topaz and this gorgeous slice of Herkimer diamond. I've really got a thing for Herkimer diamonds. They're pretty magical. Hope everyone's doing legit tonight. I'm just, you know what? Yeah, the sun's going further and further down, but eventually it'll completely go down. But in the meantime, the light is not doing your girl any favors here. Oh yeah, that looks a lot better, I think. Hello, welcome Sam Malad. Welcome Enchantress Tarot. Welcome, welcome. I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. How are y'all doing? Hello, Elsino. Hi, Afghanistan. No, hun, it's not a free session. I don't think I put that in the title. It automatically. No, it didn't. Okay. And I don't think it's in the, yeah, it's not in the hashtags either. Oh, well, thank you, Abo. Thank you for that comment. It's nice. Yeah, so I'm having a blast right now. Where are you from? I'm from the States, but I'm in right now. Hey, Phyllis, how are you doing, girl? How are you? Oh, thank you. That's funny, because, yeah, Starry-Eyed Tarot Aquarius. The star is my favorite card, y'all. Love that card. It's hope and healing and seeing light where there's darkness. California. I live in California. Really? That's good, Phyllis. That's good. You deserve that. You deserve that. Oh gosh, I don't know why I'm showing. I don't know if it shows anymore, but I developed some the day before I left for here. Maybe it was 2 days before. I developed what I thought was a dye in my eye because it hurt, but then it hurt like all along all of my lower lash. So I just went to the doctor. I had to go to the emergency room because I couldn't get an appointment. I was about to leave. They took care of me really, really fast, and antibiotics worked really, really quickly too. I don't think you can see it really that much anymore. Maybe a little bit. I just put my drops in, or my ointment. Maybe that's why it's a little, but yeah. Alcino, I'm 8 years old and soon to be 39 on the 23rd. Thank you so much for your donation. Thank you. Malowika. I was gonna say, is that Mel? Hey Mel. Thank you so much, love. Please go ahead and put a question right there in the chat. Thank you. Yeah, I'm on oral antibiotics as well as I'm on a 5-day regimen of oral antibiotics, and I'm also in antibiotic topical treatment, and it worked overnight. But I know you have to do the whole regimen for sure, so I'm not stopping. But it just stopped hurting when I woke up. I'm like, well, that's awesome. So they definitely did it right. But they accidentally gave me, I'm totally allergic to amoxicillin. Will James and I be together long term? Okay, let's see. Spirit guides. Will James and Mel, do James and Mel have a long term future together? Yeah. Angels, masters, and spirit guides. Does Mel have a long term future, James? Angels, masters, and spirit guides. Does Mel have a long term future with James? Angels, masters, and spirit guides. Does Mel have a long term future? Angels, masters, and spirit guides. Does Mel have a long term future with James? Angels, masters, and spirit guides. Does Mel have a long term future with James? Angels, and spirit guides. Does Mel have a long term future with James? Angels, masters, and spirit guides. Does Mel have a long term future with James? Angels, masters, and spirit guides. Does Mel have a long term future with James? Angels, masters, and spirit guides. Does Mel have a long term romantic future with James? Okay, so I'll show you every card as I pull it. So first we got 8 of Cups, the Fool reversed, 3 of Swords reversed, Page of Swords reversed, and 4 of Wands reversed. This is the energy that I'm pulling, Mel. As it stands right now, it does not look good. There's a lot of obstacles in your way with this 4 of Wands reversed. This Fool reversed. But it doesn't mean that he's never going to want to take a long-term journey with you ever, or doesn't want to, period. But what, you know how tarot is, it's really about reading current energies. And as they stand right now, it doesn't look great. Spirit, I will say, he's not a bad guy, and I know how much you care about him, and I am rooting for you and him. I think there's a lot of good between the two of you, but I think Spirit would like to see you. You don't have to walk away entirely, but they'd like you to start searching elsewhere, possibly for love. There's a lot of people out there, and an important thing is to not compare them to him. That's a big one, but it's so complicated. It's already so complicated, and there's so many obstacles. And I'm not saying that love's not worth those obstacles or those complications. It absolutely is, and true love will always encounter those. Any type of love will encounter some kind of obstacle. The ending factor as to whether someone truly, wants to be in a long connection with someone is when that time comes, when the obstacles come, when the going gets tough. Do they want to put in the work? And at this time, he's in a place where he can. Not at all. It's 4 of Wands reversed, 3 of Swords reversed. It's not an impossible possibility. Thank you so much, Morgan. I just got it. Thank you so much, girl. Let me just quickly add you here. It's not an impossible possibility. Oh my god, I put the wrong name. I'm so sorry. I accidentally wrote Phyllis Dawkins. I meant to write Fashion Destination. My brain is all over the place. But Phyllis did just make a donation, so thank you so much for this. Thank you so much, y'all. Okay, and we've also got Morgan. Thank you, Morgan. And we really do have Dawkins. Okay. So yeah, I don't want to say it's an impossible possibility, because I do feel like there is potential. And if I felt that there wasn't any potential, you know me, girl. I would tell you. So just please give me 1 second here, everyone. And thank you for your additional donation, Mel. Please go ahead and post your second question. And then we have again. Okay. All right. Thank you, Mel. So you donated for one more. And you would like to know, will Carlos contact this year? What's Carlos's sign? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Carlos contact Mel this year? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Carlos contact Mel this year? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Carlos contact Mel this year? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Carlos contact Mel this year? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Carlos contact Mel by the end of this year? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Carlos contact Mel at some point this year? Messengers and spirit guides. Will Carlos contact Mel sometime this year? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Carlos contact Mel sometime this year? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Carlos contact Mel this year? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Carlos contact Mel this year? Publix opening in my area in North Carolina. They have a pharmacy. Is there a good chance I could get? Oh, that's a great question, Phyllis. It's not your turn yet. We're still on Mel right now. But then we have Morgan, and then you will be right after her. Thank you so much. Just give me 1 second. Here we go. Okay, Mel, we have 10 of Wands reversed, the Moon reversed, the Empress, the Chariot reversed, and the Lovers reversed. I'm sorry to give you a similar answer here, but it is a very similar answer. It's a totally possible possibility. But with this Moon card reversed, the Moon, I love you, the Moon, but it's a signifier that it's not predictable at this time. Is it something that he thinks about? Most definitely. I want to get some clarification here, though. I'm assuming you guys dated. I'm wrong, though. Yeah, he's got a lot going on. That's what's going on. He's got a lot going on. 10 of Wands. He's got a lot going on right now. And when it's in its reversed form, hey, Tulia, welcome. When it's in its reversed form, that means that he's juggling a lot right now. He's got a lot on his plate. And I'm not making excuses for him, but that is holding him back. He's got a lot going on. He does think of you and I wouldn't even be surprised if he dreams of you. We have the Chariot reversed and the Lovers reversed. And this is where I see where he's like stuck. He's wavering between two options. Do I give her a call or should I just lay this to rest? I think but personally, with the energies that I'm feeling, Mel, it feels more with this Empress card right in the center. This is telling me it's leaning much more closer to him actually reaching out to you as opposed to not. But with that, I will say that the Empress is also a signifier that delays may prove necessary in whatever you're anticipating or looking to see come to fruition. It would probably be, I don't think it would be in the earlier part of this year. I feel like it would be probably in the summer. I'm feeling there's something holding him back, and it's all these burdens he's got a lot on his plate, and I know, like, we can have a lot on our plate and still like contact people, but that is causing a hindrance, at least in his mind. Hi, Rochelle. I wanted to say I'm talking to a new guy now. Great. I'll keep you posted one of these days. Let me just have this. Yeah, totally. Thank you so much, Rochelle. I'm loving it. I'm in Mexico City. I love this place. Yeah, so Mel, my answer is that this is also an unknown as well. But at least with this reading, I can tell you that it's definitely leaning more towards a yes than a no. It could go really either way with James. In this case, in terms of Carlos contacting you this year, it's looking more promising than not. But promise is the key word. Is I can't promise you anything because he hasn't made a promise or a vow to himself to reach out, or he hasn't made a conviction to reach out to you at this time. But it feels like I feel like he's going to make it happen. I feel like something's going to push him towards the center of this, like, I don't want to say the middle of this year, maybe like in 3 months or so. I feel like something's going to push him to have like a very solid quest or something to ask you. Not like he needs use to talk to you, but maybe he feels like he does if you guys are in no contact right now. But my answer there is looks better than not, for sure. But it's still undecided at this time, which is that my card for today is actually Two of Wands reversed. I was gonna say that's very Two of Wands reversed energy, like just undecided on the fence. Although it's like I said, it looks more promising than not. Okay. Thank you very, very much, Mel. I appreciate you as always, and I hope I brought you some clarity there with the energies. You're very welcome. Yeah, I'm sorry we weren't able to completely predict yes or no. But that's just everything is set in stone in this world. There's free will, and you know how it goes. But does the energies feel feel promising with Carlos for sure. Thank you again, love. Thank you. Morgan, thank you so much for your donation, Morgan. There she is. My question is, what did Jay think of me after our phone call recently? We just met online, and I was wondering his thoughts about me. I haven't heard back from him yet. Okay. What is your sign again, Morgan? And what is Jay's sign? So you want to know, okay, and is this a 10-card reading? What did Jay think of me after our phone call? Did you want me? Yeah, let's ask that specific question. I think that's a good question to ask there. And remember to click that like button, everybody watching this live stream. It really, 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 really helps your girl out. Let's go grab something real quick. Okay. You're a Gemini and you don't know his sign. Let's do a 10 card. Let's do it, girl. Let's get into it. All right. No problem. I think he's a Libra or Sagittarius, maybe? Okay. Might even come out in the card. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What did Jay think of Morgan after their recent phone call? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What did Jay think about Morgan after their recent phone call? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What did Jay think about Morgan after their recent phone call together? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What did Jay think about Morgan after their recent phone call? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What did Jay think Morgan after their recent phone call? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What did Jay think Morgan after their recent phone call? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What did Jay think of Morgan after their recent phone call? Angels, messengers, spirit guides. What did Jay think of Morgan after their recent phone call? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What did Jay think of Morgan after their recent phone call together? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What did Jay think of Morgan after their recent phone call together? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What did Jay think of Morgan after their recent phone call? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What did Jay think of Morgan after their recent phone call? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What did Jay think of Morgan after their phone call? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What did Jay think of Morgan after their recent phone call together? Angels, messengers, and spirit. What did Jay think of Morgan after their recent phone call together? And 1 second, please. Sorry about that, Morgan. All right, hun. Let's see what we have here. 3 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles reversed. Of Wands. 5 of Wands. Knight of Pentacles reversed. Death reversed. Justice. 2 of Pentacles. The Fool reversed. And Knight of Cups reversed. So, okay, so you guys just met, right? You just started getting to know one another. You just met online. When was your last phone call? You haven't heard back from him yet. Okay. And how long have you been for? It's kind of a mixed bag of thought here. I'm assuming this is a relationship that is of a romantic nature context. And I get the energy that you met in that context. The call was on Saturday and you haven't known him long. Okay. So the call was yesterday. Today's Sunday, right? So the call was yesterday and you haven't known him long. Like we're talking like weeks or days. Like just like a matter of weeks, not even like a month. This is what I'm seeing is he definitely wants to. He kept complimenting you. Nice. That's really sweet. We love compliments, but we also don't like love bombing. And when people just as so long as he wasn't complimenting like constantly, that is something to consider there. Okay. Compliments are great, but when there's and a lot of them are too, but especially when you don't really know one another very well, that I don't want to say it's a red flag for me, it's a pink flag. That's a pink flag for me. What is that noise? Sorry, I thought I heard something. I did. Sorry, 1 second. Oh, it's on the window. Oh, whatever. Sorry. Let's continue forth. So we've got this 3 of Pentacles and Death reversed. I think that he feels that the conversation went well, that the two of you do have good communication. So here's one thing. I do think he's a Libra. We have the Justice card here. I get air energy from him. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think if he's giving you lots of compliments, I'm concerned because what I'm seeing here is someone who feels as though there is not. He doesn't. It's one of two things, or it could be both. Either he feels like it wouldn't have long-term potential, this connection, or sorry, I'm hearing people talking outside. Either this wouldn't have long-term potential, or he doesn't want the work into the connection. I feel like it's more like he doesn't want to put work into a connection, period. I feel like I get the sense that he likes the romance, excitement of new romance. Um, but when it comes to something serious, which I don't know if you guys, if that's something you want or not, we've got this Eight of Pentacles reversed. I don't know if you've talked about that or not, but you mentioned the compliments, so I figured he's taking things slowly. Um, he doesn't want to hurt you, that's for sure. He's not going to try and hurt you either. But here's how I see it: is I low key get player energy from him. I get the sense that he doesn't really do relationships, and if he doesn't do relationships, he should make that clear I think that clear from the get-go, and maybe hold back on some of the compliments, because that's kind of misleading there. We've got both this Knight of Pentacles reverse and the Knight with the Knight of Cups reversed right underneath. Yeah, he doesn't want to put in the connection. And I don't think this has anything to do with you. I know he asked what he thought about you after the phone conversation, but I'm getting that this is a tale as old as time with him. This has happened before. He doesn't really have a cup of love for people. He doesn't have. I feel like he's very emotionally immature, and goes more for like short-term fling that don't last very long, because then you don't have to put in work, and he doesn't want to deal with conflict. That's another thing. We have this Five of Wands with the Fool reverse. Sorry, you just typed something. Do you think he'll contact me again? I'm just curious. He may, and I'll get to that in just a second, because I actually see that here. Yeah, he doesn't, he feels that relationships, and it's true, there are conflicts in relationships that they're going to happen. I really do think he's a Libra, because Libras avoid conflict like the plague. And I feel like that's so important, to avoid conflict. In every relationship he's been in, there's been some kind of conflict, which is not surprising, because that's just how relationships work, whether they're romantic or not. But he doesn't want to take he's too scared he doesn't the courage to go forth. The light is kind of freezing. Oh, I see that. Can you hear me? Okay, I can hear me. So I'm sorry if you can hear me, right? Video, quite frankly, is not super important, because it's just my face. But as long as you can hear my message, do you have my message? Are you hearing everything okay, or is the sound weird? You can hear me? Okay, cool. Yeah, he avoids conflict, any kind of conflict, just like so much that he doesn't even like go forward. I think it's been a while since he's been with someone. I think, and I've been stuck in this kind of energy for a while, this Death card. Now, you asked me just a moment ago if you felt, if you thought that if it said, or if it showed that he was going to reach out to you again. It's possible. It's quite possible, with this Eight of Wands right in the center. That is communication, straight up and down. That's like really the most solid communication card, in my opinion. With this Two of Pentacles, I do feel like he is going to make at least some room for you in his life, even if this is a phone call. I'm afraid of you getting hurt with this guy. I'm getting some messages from your guides just saying that he's not a bad guy, but I feel like he's the type of guy to tell you what you want to hear. So it's important with a guy like this, I feel, to not tell him what you want directly at first, because whatever you tell him you want, I think he's going to tell you. If you tell him you want the sun, the moon, and the stars, he'll literally say, "I'll go get those things for you." Like, but I feel like once, I hate to say it, I feel once things get like physical, I feel like that's when he bounces, or at least when things get, when the work aspect comes into a connection. You got Eight of Pentacles reverse, like, no, that's got to be upright. You've got to be willing to put in the work, or else it's just not going to happen. And both parties have to, and I'm sure you'd be willing to. But I get some, Yeah, some kind of dishonest vibes here, and definitely emotionally immature with this Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. This is someone who doesn't want to put in work, and someone who's not really super like emotionally like ready or healed, or I don't think it's about healing. I think it's more a matter of maturity. I don't think he's really ready for like a full commitment. Um that and so I'm happy you told me that he was complimenting you a lot, because it does concern me. It concerns me from the get-go, but now that I'm seeing this, it concerns me more because I feel that I don't know if he's told you if he has intentions towards you. I mean, you guys have just met, but or if he's told you or promised you anything or anything like that. But I would take things slowly. This is my advice to you. Would if I were you, I would take things just slowly. And I would take he says with a grain of salt. And I'm not saying that the compliments that he told you aren't true. Like if he told you you're beautiful or you have beautiful style or hair or whatever he said, I'm sure I have no doubt that he was being honest. Things he's attracted, he is attracted to you. He's very physically attracted to you. That I feel for sure. I get Knight of Wands energy. I don't get Knight of Cups, but I have Wands energy, even though we're not seeing it. But I definitely get the sense. Sorry, one second. I get the sense he's very, very physically attracted to you, and so you're not really going anywhere, right? I'm sorry, I really don't. I wish I could tell you, yeah, but given what your guides are telling me here and the energies I'm picking up, I actually don't wish I could tell you that, because I know he wouldn't be a good long term partner if he's not willing to put in work and a connection, and that because that's crucial. That's when relationships start falling apart. Is when someone realizes someone's not willing to put in the work. And I was getting that message before I even turned the cards. Um, yeah, that your guides are not the hugest fan of this of this being a long serious connection with potential, because I just feel like he's not 100% honest. And yeah, I'm sorry if I've disappointed you, Morgan. I truly am. um this is the first reading we've done on him. Oh, and you're so welcome, girl. And thank you. I, this is just the beginning, okay? These are just current energies. It was just one phone call. And B, this is our first reading that we've done on him. People do change. Like, there's a lot of people say, like, well, can't change another person, but people are constantly changing. People are constantly in flux, especially as they're getting to know someone. So I'm hoping that he's not as emotionally mature as I think he is. I hope he's got some more emotional maturity. And yeah, just take everything he says. Just going forward, I would still talk to him, take it slowly, but just take everything he says with a grain of salt, and try not to do your very best to not fall over heels for this guy until you have a more solid sense of where you stand with him. Okay. Thank you so much, Morgan. Much love and light to you, girl. I appreciate you, and thank you. Phyllis Dawkins, thank you so much for your donation, love. I think you already posted your question in the chat. I don't know if I can still get to it because the chat on here is a little wonky. You're very welcome. You're very welcome, sweetheart. Thank you. Am I seeing it here? There's a new Publix opening in my area in North Carolina, and they have a pharmacy. Is there a chance I could get hired at the new store? Okay, is there a good chance that Phyllis will get hired at the new Publix that is opening up? Well, exciting. That sounds like there's some promise there. I'm gonna wait till Phyllis is actually in the room here, so we can do this, like, Hi, Alberto. If you would like a reading, all my donation information is here. I'm actually just gonna, I forgot to do this actually when I started. I'm sorry. I'm not from my normal, not at my normal station today. We're also gonna post a few other things. What was the other one? Yeah, there we go. No. Ah! Hi, the love. The list is there is no list. I'm currently on Phyllis, and then after Phyllis, and we're just waiting for Phyllis. After Phyllis, no one will be on the list. So, you would be next, love. And I don't know where Phyllis is, so we might even have to skip on to whoever else donates. That's what I wanted to do. Why is it not? Oh, okay. Let me switch accounts. Thank you so much for your donation, the love. Thank you very, very much. Sorry, one moment, sweetheart. I just got to do a couple things here. This is the one. Now I want this too. Pin message, perfect. All right, let's go ahead and update the queue. Okay, perfect. There we go. You're a Libra male and your name is Bradley. Well, good to see. Nice to meet you, Bradley. I still have not seen Phyllis, and it's been 3 minutes now, so we're gonna move right on to you, Bradley. Thank you so much for your donation. Okay, so you donated $25.25 by a super chat. So, were you interested in a theme card reading? Excuse me. And Bradley, did you already posted your question? I'm sorry, honey. What message does Source have for you? Okay. All right, Bradley. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Bradley with any and all messages here at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Bradley with any and all messages he needs to hear this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Bradley with any and all messages he needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Bradley with any and all messages he needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Bradley with any and all messages that he needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Bradley with any and all messages he needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Bradley with any and all messages that he needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Bradley with any and all messages he needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Bradley with any and all messages he needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Bradley with any and all messages he needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Bradley with any and all messages that he needs to hear at this time. Angels, and spirit guides, gonna remove these. Please provide Bradley with any and all messages he needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and please provide Bradley with any and all messages he needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, provide Bradley with any and all messages he needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Bradley with any and all messages he needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Bradley with any and all messages he needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Bradley with any and all messages he needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Bradley with any and all messages he needs to hear at this time. Angels, masters, and spirit guides, please provide Bradley with any non-messages he needs to hear at this time. Angels, masters, and spirit guides, please provide Bradley with any and all messages that he needs to hear at this time. Thank you. All right, Bradley, the Libra. Sorry if I'm picking up the cards. They're a little hard to pick up the table, off the table, up off the table. Page of Pentacles, starting with Page of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. Four of Swords reversed. 10 of Cups. Page of Cups reversed. 7 of Swords reversed. The Hierophant. 2 of Pentacles reversed. 3 of Wands reversed. King of Wands. 8 of Wands. 8 Pentacles. 2 of Cups. The Empress reversed. And the Magician. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Quick question here, Bradley. Are you in a relationship right now? What's your romantic status like right now? What's going on in your love life? And while you're answering that, I'm gonna put my jacket on because I'm chilly. Put these cards back because they moved. You're married, okay. So, because I'm getting a lot of romantic energy that's of a romantic ilk right here for sure. I feel like this is with this 10 of Cups and this. Did we have the 10 of Pentacles reversed? No, it was the 2 of Pentacles reversed. I feel like with this 10 of Cups is largely about your marriage. There's a message here because the first message I'm noticing is the column. We have the 4 of Swords reversed, 2 of Pentacles reversed, and 2 of Cups. 4 of Swords reversed is indicative, emblematic of often a message from your spirit guides that this is a time of reflection. This is a time not just like, not in the sense that like it's a good energetically, like a good time for you energetically to reflect on things, but it's that they really want you to reflect on something in your life, on something that you, I feel, have wanted to see a change in. But I'm getting the message that if you meditated more on something that's troubling you in your life, that you would absolutely be able to bring it back into a sense of balance and restore harmony. There's definitely messages of restoration of harmony here. Excuse me. There's several messages or a couple of messages here about restorative, like harmony being restored. Sorry, one moment. I'll continue talking, but you'll just have to look at the wall for 1 second. Definitely about harmony being restored here, balance being restored. This 2 of Pentacles reversed right here in the center, whether that be of an emotional nature, of an energetic nature, financial, intellectual, whatever the case may be. But I feel that ultimately, and I don't know how things are in your marriage. I don't know how long you've been married for, but I am seeing that this is definitely something that spirit is not. I'm not seeing anything from spirit saying that they want you to walk away from anyone or anything. I'm not seeing that. I'm seeing it's more like just like some like inner reflection, inner self-reflection on what troubling you. And you've got this magician's strength here. I think you've been married for 12 years. Okay. How are things in your marriage? Just like very brief, like in one sentence, what would you say, or one word even, how would you describe your marriage? Because I just mentioned that, these could be, balances related to money, emotions, intellectual, energetic. So it could, all is good with your married. Okay, so because I'm seeing like just like harmony being restored. Do you feel like there's any disharmony in your life right now? And I'm getting a message of transformation here too. Like the time for transformation is now. It's a really good time for you to self reflect and to set a course of action. I don't know if you're looking to switch careers or if you're looking to move. I'm in a new job that has been hard on me. I see that with this Queen of Pentacles. Ask how you feel about your job. With this Page of Cups reversed, King of Wands, and the Magician, what that's to me, Bradley, is you're new to your job, and this is very common with most people, not just people on my channel, but friends of mine, family members, just anecdotally people I know. I find that a lot of people, when they start a new job, bosses don't often give us feedback on how well we're doing. They often only say something unless we've done something wrong. But I feel like you're in the dark there. And with this Page of Cups reversed, like you don't know if you're being appreciated as much as you are. Spirit is saying yes, even if you're not hearing anything, you are. And I don't know if you're already in a supervisor or leadership managerial position of some type. But if you're not now, I would not be surprised if it's going to happen soon, because I believe they're already like considering that and want to make that happen. Yeah, Spirit's definitely saying that you've got what it takes to thrive in this new job. Thriving, but you don't feel like you're thriving. And I'm guessing it's because you might feel like you're in the dark, you're not getting feedback. If it's for another reason, please let me know. We have this Page of Pentacles, Seven of Swords reversed, and Eight of Wands. This is actually very much what I was talking about. Okay, so you're the Page of Pentacles here, dude. You're the new worker. The page is in the court cards is usually the student of the court cards, but is also the first page, knights, queens, and kings. And it's also a youthful card or a newbie kind of card. You're the noob at work, and especially pentacles, work, cash, coins. Like when it comes to your coins, yeah, you're new, but you're green, you're a page, but you're absolutely going to thrive. You can dude, not only can you make it work, but Spirit is saying you can make this work 100%. But it's up to you. Like if you want to make it work, you can. There's no way that you could fail as long as you put in your best, which you're already doing. Spirit is saying that you're already on track. With this Page of Pentacles, you've got it, man. You're new, sure, but you've got this, and you're only going to grow from here. You're only going to grow from here. And I don't, with the Seven of Swords reversed, I don't know if you're like me in this sense where if I don't have an answer to something that's on my mind, or if I'm curious about something and I'm really to what it may even entail, I tend to fill in the gaps sometimes in my mind, which can be really unhealthy, at least for me. I don't know if you do this, but for questions that I have that aren't being answered, and tarot can't even answer them, I tend to fill in gaps with things, and that can be really dangerous stuff. But you're gonna thrive, homie. Eight of Wands, you've got this. Furthermore, I feel like they're gonna communicate this to you soon, your superiors, how they appreciate your work. They feel that you are in the workplace, and they feel that this workplace is a wonderful environment for you to grow with them. I'm in the unknown. I get a little. We all do, man. We all do. It's like the moon card. You know, the unknown is scary. You know, it's exciting. It can be exciting for sure, but largely, humans are programmed to be kind of the unknown. But if you never take that leap of faith, which I know you have, and I know you're continuing to take, you'd never see, And then I see this over here with this Queen of Pentacles, the Hierophant, the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, there's definitely like Spirit is saying that you got this, man. You have got this. One moment. They don't overwork you, do they? I feel like they're going to communicate with you soon. Spirit's saying that they are. And that, not only that, but there's definitely huge improvements at your work on the horizon with this Queen of Pentacles, again, with that boss, supervisor, leader energy, where I think you're going to get promoted to a higher position in a very short amount of time, much shorter than you would have been taught. So they do okay. You are totally overworked. I'm surprised it's not reversed, but well, you know what? That's Spirit saying that you've got this. That's Spirit, because if it was reversed, that'd be Spirit saying like you're really, really burning the candle at both ends. But Spirit's saying that you can manage this. It's not fun. I feel you. It's not fun, but it and no one said it was, and you didn't either. But it's. But you like, okay, so it is fun, possibly. You enjoy it. Yeah, so, okay, right on. You got it. You like it. Like, that's perfect. If you like your work, you are compelled to do it. Like, I know. I know, man. I totally know. Yeah, I really do feel like promoted very, very soon. Very, very soon with this Hierophant card and this Eight of Pentacles right underneath. Good stuff. Really good stuff horizon for you, man, with this job. Like really good stuff. And Spirit sensed there was some kind of disharmony or discontent or worry within you. And the only thing I couldn't pick up was specifically what it was, but I was focusing too much on this Two of Cups and Ten of Cups. Look at all these goals. Well, I'm sorry, I can't show them to you today. My normal setup, you can normally see the cards, but I am out of town today, so I can only just show them. But a lot of Pentacles. Hello, SB. How are you doing today? Good to see you, love. And then we finally have this Ten of Cups. Hi, Chris. It's great. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm not done. I'm not done, man. We still got a little bit. We have the Ten of Cups, the Three of Wands reversed, and the Emperor reversed. This is all about time, okay? Yes, you are going to be so satisfied with your job. You're not going to be questioning where you're at. You're not going to be questioning what I'm thinking about you. You're going to have a very clear concept of where you stand and how and why you're meant to be there. And then we have this Three of Wands reverse with the Empress reversed. Very similar energies when we're talking about time. Three of Wands reverse is all about impatience. Not all about, there's other meanings to it, but I'm feeling impatient. Like, don't compare your journey to anybody else's. If it doesn't happen if it changes overnight, keep going, keep turning the crank, because you will see the results you need to see. But yeah, with the Empress reversed, delays may prove necessary. I honestly think that happen faster than you think, but at the same time is relative and it's subjective. What you may consider to be a really short amount of time or a long amount of time could be a really short amount of time to me, and vice versa. But I feel like I feel like you're gonna see some major changes, at least more communication for sure within the next 3 months. You're a Libra, you overthink. I'm a Libra rising. I'm an Aquarius, Gemini moon, Libra rising. So I know what you're talking about. Yeah, it's where you're filling in those blanks. That's very Knight of Swords energy, very Gemini energy too. I do it, and I'm trying to get out of that habit. I'm going to break that habit of like Just because I don't know a solid answer something completely doesn't mean that it's that things are there's a tower moment on the horizon or something. Well, thank you so much, Bradley. I really appreciate you, and I hope I brought you clarity this evening. Oh, your name is B3. Sorry, I thought you were another client of mine called SB. Hi, B3. I don't know who Cardi is. If you'd like a reading, all my donation information can be found at the top of the chat. Thank you. Let's go. And we still haven't seen Miss Phyllis, so we're still waiting on Phyllis. You're very welcome, B3. There's Phyllis. Hey, girl. Thing about, was a dream that he visited me from beyond. I felt light pressure on my cheek. Oh, wow. That happened to me before, Phyllis. I felt, yeah, that, not on my cheek, but like, yeah, like head, like just like comforting, like them, like, yeah, expressions of touch and affection from beyond. I totally don't doubt that at all, Phyllis. Could you please post your question? Oh no, wait. You actually still have your question. I might still actually still have your question. Oh shoot. I don't have your question anymore, girl. Could you post it again, love? Sorry, I opened my window because it was getting a little stuffy in here, so there might be some traffic outside that you might hear. I'm sorry. Did Leroy try to visit you from beyond? Okay, let's see, Phyllis. At any time since he's passed. Okay. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Has Leroy tried to visit Phyllis since he passed? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Has Leroy tried to visit Phyllis since he passed away? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Has Leroy tried to visit Phyllis since he passed away? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Has Leroy... Hold on. Sorry. 1 second. One. Oh, okay. Phyllis, I just realized you donated $77 and it's $9.99 for a 5-card reading, love. If you could just send the extra $2.22, that would be deeply appreciated. Thank you so much. Sorry I had to go through my text on here, or the chat on here. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Has Leroy tried to contact Phyllis from the beyond since his passing? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Has Leroy tried to visit Phyllis since his passing? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Has Leroy to visit Phyllis since his passing? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Has Leroy tried to visit Phyllis since his passing? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Has Leroy tried to visit Phyllis since his passing? Are you still there, Phyllis? I'm gonna wait just a sec. I'm here. I'm just turning it to the wall for a sec. You're here, great, Phyllis. So you donated $7.77, but it's $9.99. It changed to $9.99. I don't know if you remember. So if you could send the extra $2.22, we could continue your reading. Thank you so much, Phyllis. And while I'm waiting, I should probably get something to hydrate. That's not tap water, that's for sure. And there we go. Thank you very, very much. Thank you so much, Phyllis. All right, messengers and spirit guides. Has Leroy tried to visit Phyllis since he's passed away? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Has Leroy attempted to visit Phyllis, contact her? Well, since he's passed away. Okay, let's see. Seven of Pentacles reversed. Queen of Swords. Did you say he was a Libra? Knight of Cups. And Strength reversed. My answer is yes, absolutely. Good Lord. I retake the Death card as literally, but in this case, we are specifically talking about someone who has passed on. And when this does come up for someone who's passed on, that is for sure a confirmation there. He has... Have we tried to contact him for a mediumship? Have I tried? I can't do it. If you wanted to do it, I can't do it until I get back home on Saturday. I might actually buy a pendulum while I'm here. But I forgot my pendulum. But have we tried to see if he's available for communication? Because I feel he's passed on to the other side. And he definitely has love that he wants to express to you, because the Knight of Cups isn't just a shining armor card, as I like to call it, but it's also about expression. It's also about communication, specifically having a communication message of love for somebody and affection. However, it has been difficult. It has been difficult. It's been a bit of a struggle. It's not easy for him, even though he's made it to the other side. I wouldn't be surprised if I contact with him, but I'd have to check with my guides, and I need my pendulum as well. I think we checked. Oh wait, I haven't checked. Okay, I thought I did, but I guess not. Okay, you'd know better than me. I know I checked on a few people for you, but I do wonder if he'd be able to communicate through me, because he is having a little some difficulty here with this Seven of Pentacles reversed, as well as this Strength reversed. And I would take that, I think, and I believe the reason for that is because he hasn't been off the earthly realm for that long. It wasn't too long ago since he passed away. And sometimes it can take people at least about a year. I've seen some people remarkably cross over to the other side, like right after they pass. They're ready. It's usually older folks though, and it's like their time. I mean, I've seen folks who've been able to communicate with them like a week after their passing. And there's been some where it took a whole year. One client of mine, her boyfriend was he passed away, and I think it was like the week after he passed, we tried to contact him and just couldn't. He was very, very young, and it was traumatic. His method of, or not his, the way in which he passed was exceptionally traumatic, and it shouldn't have happened. It wasn't part of his plan, soul contract, and so he was in he was having a difficult time moving to the other side. But we tried, and we tried. for months and months and months. I think I tried like 6 times for over a year, and I think it was, I want to say it was in August. It had been a year, and she came to me, and I got through to him. So even in case of trauma, it usually doesn't take longer than a year to move on to the other side. I feel like he's moved to the other side. I just feel like he has some, well, I feel like he has some difficulties with communication. He had difficulties with communication in this life as well when he was on this earthly realm. Not only did he express all of his feelings for you, you know, men don't always do that, but he also had a stutter. So, and I'm not saying he has a stutter as a spirit, that's not what I'm saying, but it's like a pattern in his life that he does have trouble communicating and reaching out as much. And but he does try. He's really putting in the work, and he will develop the skills. He'll develop the skills to really fully be able to communicate and contact those who he wants to contact. But he's in the process of doing them right now, and strengthening them. He's spiritually strength training, essentially. So, and you are definitely one of the people he wants to contact. I do wonder if he was the one who contacted you, if he was able to at least pat your shoulder, or no, I think he didn't pat your shoulder. Someone didn't pat your shoulder. Someone, what did they do? You said you felt someone. You said you felt someone. How come I'm not seeing it now? I'm okay, but I did about in your dream, and you felt a light pressure on your cheek. Okay, you felt a light pressure on your cheek. Hi, Amira. Who am I on? What do you mean? I don't get that question, Amira. I'm not at home right now. I'm in Mexico right now. I am in Mexico with my family right now. But girl still gotta work. When she's traveling, she's still hustling. I'm just finishing up a reading right now. If you wanted to make a donation, you'd be next. Thank you. Yeah, there's things from his past that he still needs to process, even though he's made it to the other side. I do believe he did try to contact you through your dream. And I think it was very difficult for him to do. I think I know he wishes that he could contact you more, reach out to you more, and he will be. He'll do that skill. It's training. It's training time for him. He's really got a plan of action, because he doesn't just watch over you. He watches over a lot of people. I don't know if he had a huge family, but he definitely watches over family members for sure. Yeah. I do believe that I can say it with complete confidence that he's absolutely tried to contact you since he's passed. Yeah. No, the bond there's deep, Phyllis. And that Knight of Cups, yeah, that's definitely like someone who had an expression of love and still does have an expression of love, So my answer is yes. I think he came to you in a dream. And and further mood things, I wouldn't be surprised if he contacts you again, because he's working on that at all times. Thank you very much, Amira, for nation love. Thank you. Yeah, he's working on that all the time. So yeah, that's really touching, literally and figuratively, Phyllis. That was him. I do believe he came to you in a dream, which is really touching. Yeah, really sweet. Beyond touching, very sweet and emotional. I'm sure it also stirred a lot of other emotions as well. Just very emotional overall. But it's a gift that he was able to that your channels are so clear and you guys are obviously connected in such a way that he's able to do that, you know. Yeah. Thank you again, Phyllis. Thank you very much. Amira, thank you so much for your donation, love. Please go ahead and post your question right there in the chat. Thank you. My question is, does Wally know I blocked him? If so, how do you feel about it? Okay, yeah, good question. Let's see here. That's good. Okay. Does Wally know I blocked him? Okay. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Does Wally know that Amira him? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Does Wally know that Amira blocked him? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Does Wally know that Amira blocked him? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Does Wally know that Amira blocked him? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Does Wally know that Amira blocked him? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Does Wally know that Amira had blocked him? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Does Wally know that Amira has blocked him? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Does Wally know that Amira has blocked him? Of course, yeah. No, I'll show them. No. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Does Wally know that Amira has blocked him? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides know that Amira has blocked him. I must have like allergies or something because I'm in a foreign land. No, I don't want to chat. Okay, sorry, one sec. Don't want y'all seeing me blow my nose. But itchy nose. Oh. Should probably take some Benadryl, but I don't want to. Okay. Here we go, girlfriend. We have Four of Cups reversed. Tower reversed. Queen of Swords reversed. Three of Pentacles. And Page of Swords. Yes, absolutely. He's fully aware that you've blocked him. Page of Swords is the keeper of knowledge. That is like, they're spies. I'm not saying he's a spy. I'm not saying he's spying on you, but he was curious and he did his due diligence to find out if he was blocked. Now we're going to get into how he feels about it. He don't feel about it at all. He is not happy with it at all. We've got this Four of Cups reversed. I want some clarification on this card because we could look at this card in several different ways, and I know y'all's situation. And wait, can you give me a brief refresher? You were just like waiting on him, right? He wasn't committing. I do feel like he understands why he was blocked. With this Four of Cups reversed, I do think he is aware as to why he was blocked by you. And I want some clarity on this Tower reversed too. Yeah, he was dragging his feet, right? Yeah, I feel like with the Four of Cups reversed and the Tower reversed are very similar. Are very similar in the sense that There is a sense of acceptance here and understanding as to why what happened, why he got blocked by you. They're cognizant of that. Does he feel guilty? No. That's the crappy part here, is I don't sense guilt. I sense he knows he screwed up, and he does feel badly, in the sense that he screwed up, but does he plan on rectifying it? No. And he also feels kind of bitter with this Queen of Swords reversed. Like, I don't know if he's so much bitter as he is just is looking at the past very pessimistically and is having a hard time moving forward from the past. But he absolutely knows, girl, and he's not happy. No, he feels like a failure, which he is. But I do think that part of him still, is this the guy that's in denial of his, sorry girl, it's been a few days, I need a brief refresher. Is this the guy that is like trying to put his emotions to the side here? Because I had a few of those last week, and I'm wondering if he was one of them. I with this Three of Pentacles though, he is thinking about trying to make things right, even though he's been blocked. I mean, if there's any way he could communicate with you, he'd do it soon. I mean, but I'm not the boss of him. That's just my opinion. I think he should take care of it soon. He was in denial and going back. Okay, he was that hot cold. Yeah. So he gets it. He gets he screwed up, and that he's not ready to commit yet. He still has feelings for you. Had feelings for you, still has them, but can't seem to turn a new leaf. Like, this is definitely not being able to turn a new leaf. But I do think there is part of him that would ideally want to try and make this work in the future. But I always, but then I feel like I feel that energy all the time. But that's the problem, is that he feels that way, and then he gets scared and he denies his emotions and it flops. It goes back and forth. Wanting to make this work, watching you, looking at your social media if he has access to that, or any online presence. But yes, he is aware. He is aware, girl. What do you mean make this work in the future? One second. What I mean is, if you were to give him a second chance, he flip-flops, and this goes back and forth. He goes back and forth between thinking we work well together, maybe she'll take me back if I came forth to her and we could make this work. And then he flip-flops and goes, I'm so scared of getting hurt. I'm so scared of having a tower moment. Hell boy, you've just been through one. Like, this is a tower moment, getting blocked. He's so imbalanced. I'm surprised that Temperance reverse didn't appear, but he's just wildly imbalanced, girl. And that with the way his mind's going back and forth, that's I don't, if that's not indicative of some type of imbalance in way of thinking, I don't know what is. But he's a flip-flopper, girl. He is a fence stander. And yeah, of course there's a part of him that would want to make it work in the future. There's still a part of him that has feelings for you. He wouldn't have even tried to figure out if you'd blocked him if he didn't care, if he didn't, if it didn't matter to him. He wouldn't have even tried to find out if you blocked him or not. But you mattered. He just has a really piss poor way of showing it. And he may even be aware of that as well. make this work as a friendship or a relationship. I feel it could go either way, but I was feeling more like a relationship. He may want to go the friendship easing into relationship route because of his fears that are holding him back. But I was actually feeling more. I will say, Amir, I'm not trying to give you hope here because it's a fleet. I don't think he's going to follow it. He gets this fleeting spark of he remembers how much he cares about you and wanted to be with you, but then he gets overwhelmed and returns back to this fear of getting hurt, like crawls back into his shell and goes his denial papoose, and he's just like, nope, I can't have love in my life right now. He wants it. I think we've talked about it. He's like the fool reversed. Like the fool upright actually is quite courageous and quite wise. We're not going to know absolutely everything on regarding every journey that we embark on, but if we don't embark on any journey because of the unknown, then we're never going to go on any journeys in our life, and that's where he's stuck. You're not ever reverting. I don't blame you. I don't blame you, girl. I don't blame you. This is so much up and down and so much hot and cold, and I just don't trust him to really balance himself out in the near future. Yeah. So, but yeah, he knows. He knows. I can say that with absolute confidence. Yes, he does know. He knows. Well, thank you so much, Amira, for your donation. I really appreciate you. Sorry, my nose keeps on itching. I think I need a Benadryl because my window's open. Hi, Felicia. Oh, yeah, not yeah, the 23rd, the 23rd. It's an important one too. My last year of being in my 30s. I'm in Mexico City right now, girl. How are you, Felicia? I came here with my family. And I don't know if I thanked you, but in case I didn't, thank you again, Amira. Yeah, the 23rd. Well, I've only been here. We arrived on like really late or really early Saturday morning. We arrived super early Saturday morning, and I'm here with my dad and my brother and my brother's girlfriend, and they're here from Istanbul, and I think we're going to the pyramids tomorrow. I'm not quite sure. Today we went to the Museum of Anthropology. I need to do some research on some stuff that I want to do. I know I definitely want to go like I don't know how much. I don't really want to go shopping, but I definitely want to like find some cool like bars and like underground kind of spots to explore. Maybe a cool dance club. I want to go out dancing. I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna feel the heat with somebody. Yeah, it's such a beautiful city. Oh my gosh, it is so beautiful, and everything's so cheap. Oh my gosh. Well, at least Ubers are. Ubers are so amazingly cheap. You can just like drive around town. It's quite affordable. Food is decently priced. Yeah, it's so beautiful here. I'm definitely going to the Frida Kahlo Museum. I will. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I want to do things on my own. I definitely want to go to the Frida Kahlo Museum. I know my brother's girlfriend wants to do that for sure. I want to do that for sure. Oh my god, I love that song so much. That song came on like 3 separate times on 3 separate days when I town a couple months ago on the East Coast. It's so weird. I love that song. I love Whitney so much. Rest in peace, Whit Whit. Yeah, I want to find like I don't know, like a dance club or something cool to check out that's like touristy, but like definitely something that people would recommend. Um, But yeah, I love exploring the city, and I'm gonna go out for dinner after I've gone live and grab a beer, and yeah, I love it here. I haven't seen a single cat. I've seen hella dogs, not a single cat. Scary, there was an earthquake not only in Mexico this morning, but there was also one right in my neck of the woods in California. The epicenter was right like in my hometown, right next to my hometown. And my mom didn't even feel it. I think she was asleep. Might have actually woke her up because she woke up right at the hit, but other people in San Francisco felt it. And the scarier part about that is it was a 3.2, I want to say. I think we had a 3. I don't know if it was 3 or 3.7 this week, but we had another earthquake last week. It woke me up. It felt my house had been shook. And then there was another one aftershock about 2 hours later that was like 1 point something, but I definitely felt that too. I'm not, as long as I have an escape route, they always happen when I'm sleeping too. And that which is the worst. I'm just like, ugh, not prepared. Sorry, y'all. I keep on turning my face off just because I should probably take a Benadryl, but I don't want to get drowsy, but I legit feel like I have allergies right now. Yeah, Whitney was a year younger than I was when she passed. She passed in February. I know, so sad. Her passing was so sad. Always loved Whitney. Such an incredible, talented voice. Earthquakes, fires, and traffic giving me reminders of childhood PTSD, Oblivion, Cali. Yeah, the fires too. How could I forget the fires too? Yeah, no, it's spooky, all right. It's spooky, all right. I don't worry too much. No, I don't really worry at all. I know I'm blessed and protected. But yeah, it's still scary. And I saw a wild coyote at like 2 a.m. in the middle of the street in San Francisco the other night. I'm like, what is going on? How did you even get down here? Like, what? He was in the neighborhood too. Maybe he was a gay coyote. This city is huge. See you soon, love. Good to see you, Felicia. Good to see you. Excuse me. Good to see you. I think I'm gonna close this window because I think it's the window that's giving me this allergy type feeling. It's also really, really high altitude up here too. But yeah. And yeah, I am still offering my 2025 readings. If you would like a forecast for your upcoming year, it's 25, 24 cards, 2 cards for each month of the year. I also offer private readings. I offer them at no extra charge over Instagram or email, or private over Zoom, and we can schedule. Those are scheduled. I also do past life readings and soulmate readings. So step on up, everybody. Let's see. So I'm in Central Time right now. So yeah, it's like 8 o'clock Eastern now. Yeah, and the list is currently open, everybody. If anyone is interested in getting a reading tonight, you will be next. Whoever makes a donation first. I actually have a really pretty view of Mexico City. Well, on the 5th floor, but I can see quite a bit up here. Lots of beautiful hills. The altitude here is really like no joke. No joke. Rosie, how did I not see you? Are you still there, love? Sebastian, hello. Hello, Sweden. Very cool. I've never been to Sweden. Well, greetings from Mexico City. That's where I'm at today. I'm in Mexico. Hola. Hola, Megan. Buenas noches. Buenas noches, everybody. You're all doing great. Hello. I don't know how to pronounce your name, Eolitz. I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. How are you? Good to hear. That's wonderful. Yeah, it was Sunday today. Happy Sunday, everyone. I will be on for approximately another 6 minutes, unless we have more donations. But if you would like a reading, tonight would be a great night to ask, because I highly, highly doubt I will be able to come on tomorrow. And yeah. But with that having been said, of course, private readings are always an option as well. And if you are watching this live stream, please be a buddy and remember to click that little like button. It really, really, really helps me out. Thank you. Over here. Lip gloss. And now you can see all the crap behind me on my bed. All my cables and stuff. Yeah, I should definitely check out. It'd probably be Santeria. Probably be a Santeria store, but I should definitely check out some esoteric stores here. Yeah. Hopefully find a pendulum, because I'm in need of one, so.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. How are those tamales been doing? I didn't eat tamale yet. I'm going to. You got tamales? No, it's a. Oh, those. It's actually candy
the one you can't read. She lives such a good life. No, I mean, look at that little trip you just took there. You talk to those people. People like you because they see something in you. You know, you don't seem like you're contrary. You're just trying to discover new things. We should have a travel channel. Yeah.
It's not good for my anonymous personality for my patients.
Right, of course.
Well, you should do it.
I just grew up your place.
How do you feel, right?
You're terrible, son. How do you feel, Barry?
I'm used to it. It's
You
okay.
look like that. It's terrible. It's almost.
The funny thing is, you know what? I don't know, and he's not on the same. Hey, Sammy, do you want some coffee? He's just doing this movie.
Oh.
No, actually, I will ask. Say yes or no.
I'm trying to think the Holmes are pretty decisive.
Look, right, yeah. It's like we're a WhatsApp of a variety of thoughts.
Only one.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Very believe me.
You.
I
Let decide.
think we're all like that. It's more, I don't know. What we lack in action, what we make up for personality. Right. He's really very funny.
We could have, when I do that,
Yeah.
and I think it's really, really good.
People really like the guns. They really do. And she's very communicative. You see her on that side, brilliant. I mean, it's like night and day.
I just realized I've been on mute this whole time. All right, so we're gonna restart last call for donations. Sorry about that. I know I typed it, but in case there's people listening, I'll wait another minute or so. That was embarrassing. I was just talking and I was on mute. Oops, doodle. But yeah, if anyone has any last minute questions that they would love to have answered tonight, I am your girl. I'm here for you. I know we've got a different setup, but I'm still able to do what I need to do. So let me go and just listen. And yeah, I show you all the cards and whatnot. It's not as maybe it's not as aesthetically pleasing as the card setup, but it definitely does the job for sure. Last call, everybody for donations. Thank you.
Even you know, it's a matter of like German man fences.
Last call, everybody.
That's why he found the Georgian guy, Georgian lady, you know. Another one found Turkish lady.
Yeah.
Love it. Another one found Kyrgyz lady. Love it. Another one found Iranian lady. Pale, you know. Yeah.
Last call, everybody. If you would like a reading, let me know now, and I'd be more than happy to help you. Otherwise, I'm going to call it a wonderful night. Last call for any donations. I'll give it another minute.
This was very exciting. $9.99 was it? Two classics, great clips. Oh, great clips. Okay, cool. Hey, I didn't put my comments in. No, I did. I was waiting. Love seats. Wow. I put them on. I was gonna say, why I jumped that fast? You wear those because you don't like to wear regular glasses.
Last call, everybody. If you would like a reading, let me know. I'll give it another 30 seconds.
Rushed out of the hotel. So since then, I haven't got a new credit.
This is the prescription.
So, yeah, I'm not anti-glasses.
No, I think a lot of girls don't like glasses.
All right, and with that, I'm going to call it a wonderful, wonderful night. Thank you all so very much, and I will see you all again soon. Bye.